How can students contribute to cyber wellness in their community? Cyber wellness refers to the positive well-being of internet users. But today, we're just going to talk about cyber wellness in terms of digital health and etiquette. When we talk about digital health, the biggest problem that comes to mind is internet addiction. The inability of netizens to gain full control over how much they use the internet is a big issue. On the other hand, when we talk about digital etiquette, it refers to the customary behavior of netizens online. The issues revolving around digital etiquette are issues like scamming, hacking, and even cyberbullying. Students can help contribute to their cyber wellness by being a platform to spread the Triple P movement, which consists of pacing, preventing, and passing it on. The Triple P movement relies heavily on three principles, which are the understanding of the need for self-control, the preventive measures taken to protect oneself, and the principle of positive peer influence.
Let me introduce you to the first P, pacing. And by that I mean students should always keep track of their screen time on their phones and monitors. With that being said, how much screen time is too much? Well, no screen time is created equal, and there are four main categories of screen time: passive consumption, interactive consumption, able communication, and content creation. And as exciting as many of them can be, it is still important for students to balance their lives with enriching experiences found off screens. Go for a run, hang out with friends, or even refresh the syllabus that you have forgotten are just some of the off-screen activities one could do instead of just staring endlessly at the liquid crystals. And if you still can't put your phone down, fear not, as innovations in screen time technology has opened up to a bewildering array of options, from home routers that could allow users to set different time limits for different devices, to applications that could monitor the time spent on various applications. Surely there's one that suits everybody's needs. After all, the end goal is still the same: self-control. So, what's next?
Let's talk about the second P, prevention. Prevention essentially consists of preventing and discouraging activities such as cyberbullying, spam, and unethical hacking. Now, to an outside observer, these problems seem like problems with very easy solutions. But we have to look at this from the victim's point of view. Although it may seem easy to just ignore cyberbullies, we need to understand that cyberbullying takes a toll on the psyche of its victims, making them feel cornered in a sense. These cyberbullies threaten to physically harm, harass, or even publicly embarrass their victims. So, who do the victims turn to? Well, their parents. Although most students don't let their parents into their life, this is what we should do. Parents should take responsibility and constantly monitor their child's internet activity, and we as students should let our parents do so for the sake of our mental health, because the best precaution is prevention.
I'll be introducing the third P from our Triple P movement, passing it on. There are three main things that the students need to do: believe it, stick to it, and sell it. Believe it. The students must be convicted that they are on the right side. Stick to it. We need to lead by example. We need to walk the talk. Sell it. The students need to spread the movement via social media. Students nowadays suffer from a disease called FOMO, F-O-M-O, which stands for fear of missing out. Nobody wants to be left out nowadays. Everyone wants to catch on to the latest meme and the latest trend. Everyone wants to be included. They want to be accepted by their peers. This longing for acceptance and approval will propel our movement forward. The influence that we'll have among our peers will be phenomenal. Only a small spark is needed to start the fire. When more students catch fire, thus will create a chain reaction. Positive peer influence. Let's pass it on.
I was at McDonald's the other night, where the familiar sight met me as I opened the doors. And I'm quite sorry to say it was familiar, for every eye in the room was glued to their screen. In a room full of people, I felt disconnected. And that's the problem, isn't it, these days? Everyone is on their devices, everyone needs their devices. But perhaps we can use this to our advantage. Our students, Generation Z, have been born and bred in this technological era. They have been born at the right time, in the right place, in the right world. Technological innovation and natural adaptation remain to be one of the most distinct and dominant traits of Generation Z, our students today. They have the perfect skill set in spreading our message. But we need to face the truth. Our students remain to be the most important players in this technological game. They can become a beacon of hope and light in spreading our message to the world. We need to be brave, we need to be bold, we need to be prepared for the next big step. Only one question remains. Are you ready to step up your game?